I'm born from a family that father lived alone and my mother lived alone. Of course, with the history of people knowing that my father was a politician and my mother was a tailor on the street. So those two financial budgets are totally different, but I grew up with my mother. So as I grew up on this other lower side of finances, I saw the good and what I wanted. Everything I admired was on the other side. So I had a lot of pain as an individual because I said, why not live like my siblings and everybody? So it began like that. So the pain that I had inspired me, motivated me to work towards crossing the line between me and the other side of my family. Now, as I grew up also, I am lucky to be coming from Uganda. I'm proud to be Ugandan because, as you know, Ugandans are very resilient people. They're hustlers. They don't stop. So we have that resilience that must be understood in one way or another. We should inspire people or motivate people to understand what motivation means and what motivation can do for you as an individual, as a country, as Africans, as Ugandans, as East Africans. We must allow or push for people to understand the importance of motivation. You have to have something to motivate you in life so that you can move from where you are to move to the next step. So I come up with this idea. This idea, lucky enough, I had always wanted to sing a song called Motivation. But at this point of my life, it's important that I drop statements. I do certain things that can impact massively onto the people of Uganda. So I dropped the statement to one of my writers, joined me, and we thought about so many things during that time. And one of those most important things is coming up with a motivation week. A week that comes once every year. And then we also have affirmed that we will have that motivation week every after Valentine's Day, where people have to move around and ask. You can ask your family, you can ask your sisters, your brothers, you can ask anyone on the street what motivates you. So that is the week that we're heading at. It's where everyone can ask anyone for their own good. What motivates you? You can have that conversation. Media personalities would be the best to lead this conversation because in that question you can help people find what motivates them. When you have a plan, it's easy and you make sure that you stick to it. Okay? So I always had a plan to be one of the best artists in the world. I always had a plan to be successful. Now, the next question is, what do you need to be successful? So as long as your plan is to be successful, then that means that everything you have to do has to equate to success. Meaning, I'll give you a good example. If you want to be successful in life, you can't do drugs. So I put drugs aside. If you want to be successful in life, you have to have a wife or a husband. Get married. When you get married, respect your wife. Have children. Take care of them. Look after them. Educate them. If you want to be successful in life, you have to have friends, good friends. For you to have good friends, you have to be a good person. You have to sacrifice. You have to care so that people can put an eye. So that all became my point. So as long as you have that plan, how does Bebe Cool motivate people? The question is, you can see from the pain, from my story, given the bullets, given the bombs, given the hate that had been created on me, which is no longer there, given the misconception that was created, but I persevered through that pain. So pain is what really motivates me. So whoever is watching can use their pain to get out of that bad situation. To tulina date of release era tugenda kugamba nti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 21 ye Friday eno oluyimba lujja kubeera nga lufuluma oluyitibwa motivation. Of course, beauty is a key motivator. Most especially kati fenga abali mu bufumbo, us who are married, okay? There's no way I would not look at my wife looking nice and I don't get inspired to look nice. Otherwise, the simple thing is, she looks very beautiful, she gets up, she looks at herself in the mirror, and you with your very big stomach, you're still laying down. So when she walks to the bathroom, it is your turn to get up, stand up, walk, look at yourself in the mirror, and sincerely speaking, see if she's telling you the truth. Most women keep telling their men, honey, chidi okay. But in reality, she doesn't like it. So for me, her beauty motivates me to become a better looking individual every day. Because as we grow, the most important thing is to keep our family together. And it all starts in the bedroom.